Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to wake up. Wake up to your potential, wake up to your dreams, and wake up to the life you truly deserve. For too long, many of us have been sleepwalking through life, letting time slip away without making the most of it. But let me tell you, this time waits for no one. Every day you let pass by is a day you'll never get back. So ask yourself, are you living life by design, or are you letting life happen to you? The truth is, the life you want is right in front of you, waiting to be seized. But to grab it, you have to wake up. Wake up to the power within you, wake up to your goals, and wake up to the idea that success is not for a select few. It's for those who take control, who choose to act, and who are committed to living their best life. If you want to change your life, you have to change your mindset. Success doesn't just happen, it's the result of disciplined effort, focused thinking, and a willingness to do what others won't. So if you're tired of watching others succeed while you stand on the sidelines, it's time to wake up. It's time to make your move. It's time to rise to the occasion. So let today be the day you decide to wake up. The time is now, not tomorrow. Your future is yours to create, but it starts with the choices you make today. Get out of your comfort zone, take responsibility for your life, and make a commitment to become the person you know you're capable of being. It's time to wake up. Let's go. Your life is yours to shape, and that's a fact you must come to terms with. So many people go through life as though they're passengers waiting for someone or something to direct their course. But here's the truth, you are the captain of your ship. The circumstances around you, the environment you're in, they don't define you. What defines you is your attitude, your actions, and your decisions. Every day you are faced with choices, big ones, small ones, and each choice shapes the life you lead. The life you have right now, with all its successes and struggles, is a reflection of decisions you made in the past. It didn't happen by accident, and it certainly didn't happen because of someone else's actions. It happened because you chose it. Now, if you want to change your life, if you want to create something bigger, better, and more meaningful, you need to start by changing the choices you make today. No one is coming to save you. Success is not handed out to the lucky few. It's earned through discipline, hard work, and a commitment to improvement. You must take ownership of your life. Stop blaming external factors for your situation. Look in the mirror and see the person responsible for every aspect of your life, good or bad. What you create from this moment forward is entirely up to you. It's not determined by your past mistakes, your upbringing, or your current resources. It's determined by your vision, your drive, and your willingness to take control of the decisions you make from this point on. If you're not happy with where you are, start making different choices. If you want more, be willing to work for more. Your life is yours to shape. Stop waiting for the world to change around you and start making the changes you need to see within yourself. It's all in your hands. Your potential is limitless. But you'll never know it until you take responsibility for your life and truly start shaping it according to your own standards, your own dreams, and your own goals. Time is your most valuable asset, and it's the one thing you can never get back. Think about that for a moment. You can lose money and earn it back. You can lose friends and make new ones. You can lose your job and find another. But when time is gone, it's gone for good. Every day you waste is a day you'll never get back. Time doesn't care about your excuses or your plans for tomorrow. It moves forward whether you're ready or not. Too many people live their lives as though they have an endless supply of time. They put off today what they could do tomorrow, always assuming there will be more time down the road. But here's the cold reality: tomorrow is never guaranteed. If you're not intentional with how you spend your time, you'll wake up one day and realize that years have passed and you've achieved nothing significant. It happens faster than you think. Time is not just a measure of minutes and hours. It's a measure of your life. Every moment you spend today is a moment you can never reclaim. So why would you squander it? Why would you allow yourself to get distracted by things that don't matter? Time is a gift, and the way you choose to spend it determines the course of your life. The people who make the most of their time are the ones who understand that success is built on consistent, focused effort. It's not about working harder, but working smarter. It's about making every minute count, prioritizing what matters, and eliminating the distractions that pull you away from your goals. Time doesn't care if you're busy, it only cares if you're productive. So take control of your time. Don't let it slip through your fingers. Each day is a chance to invest in your future, to create something of value, to move closer to the life you want. If you're not intentional with how you use your time, you're allowing it to slip away without getting the return on investment that you deserve. Every second you waste today is a second you can't invest in building your dreams tomorrow. You don't have forever. You have today. Make it count. Start using your time wisely, and you'll be amazed at what you can achieve when you give every moment the attention it deserves. Action over excuses. That's the way to change your life. Too many people find comfort in excuses. They tell themselves, I'll do it tomorrow, I don't have the right resources, I'm too busy, or it's too hard. The problem is, excuses don't get results. They might make you feel better in the moment, but in the long run, all they do is hold you back from achieving the success you're capable of. If you want to change your situation, you've got to take action. Success doesn't care about your excuses. The world doesn't wait for you to get comfortable or for the perfect time to come. The perfect time is now. Every day that you delay taking action is another day that you'll never get back. Every day that you choose to make excuses is another day spent moving further away from your goals. It's easy to find reasons not to act. It's easy to get caught up in thinking about all the things you don't have or all the obstacles that might be in your way. But let me tell you this, every person who has ever achieved anything worthwhile has had obstacles. Every successful person has faced challenges, but what they did differently was take action in spite of those challenges. They didn't wait for everything to be perfect. They started where they were with what they had and moved forward. Excuses are a form of self-sabotage. They tell you that you can't, that it's too late, that you're not good enough. But deep down, you know better. You know that the only thing standing between where you are and where you want to be is the decision to act. It's that simple. Action is the bridge between dreams and reality. Don't let your comfort zone keep you stuck. Don't let fear dictate your future. The longer you wait to take action, the longer you stay in the same place, spinning your wheels. Your future won't change if you don't make a decision to take control of it. So stop waiting for the perfect moment. Stop looking for the perfect plan and stop making excuses. Start where you are with what you have. Every small step forward adds up. Every bit of effort, every decision to act over making excuses gets you closer to the person you want to become and the life you want to live. It's not about doing everything at once, it's about doing something every day. Excuses don't build your future, action does. The time for talking is over, now it's time to do. Take the first step and you'll find that the rest of the journey begins to unfold. Stop telling yourself why you can't and start showing up for yourself and your dreams. Action is the difference between wishing and achieving. It's time to choose action over excuses and make today the day that changes everything. Success requires discipline. It's not just about having big dreams or thinking positively, it's about doing the work day in and day out, whether you feel like it or not. Discipline is the bridge between where you are now and where you want to be. It's easy to get excited about success, to feel motivated when things are going well, but the true test of your commitment comes when things aren't easy, when you're tired, when obstacles arise, and when every part of you wants to quit. That's when discipline is most important. Discipline is what separates those who succeed from those who don't. It's the difference between people who talk about what they want to do and people who actually do it. Anyone can dream, but it takes discipline to turn those dreams into reality. It takes discipline to wake up early, put in the work, stick to your plan, and keep going even when the going gets tough. There's a reason why the successful people you admire are where they are. They've made discipline a part of their daily routine. They don't leave their success up to chance, and they don't rely on motivation alone. Motivation fades, but discipline remains. It's about making the choice to show up, to be consistent, and to keep going when things don't look like they're working. Discipline means doing what you need to do, even when you don't feel like it. It means creating habits that align with your goals and staying committed to them, no matter how difficult the journey may be. Discipline isn't about perfection, it's about consistency. It's about doing the right things over and over again, even when there's no immediate reward. The small, everyday actions compound over time to create big results. Whether it's reading every day, working on your goals every day, or taking care of your health every day, success is built on the habits you form and the choices you make consistently. It's easy to be distracted by things that seem urgent or fun in the moment, but that's not what moves you towards success. Success comes from staying focused on what's truly important, from saying no to distractions and yes to your priorities. It's about understanding that short-term sacrifices lead to long-term gains. That might mean giving up things that are comfortable, but the rewards on the other side are worth it. If you want to build something meaningful in life, whether it's a career, a business, or a fulfilling relationship, it takes discipline. No one becomes successful by accident. Success is the result of focused effort, patience, and perseverance. It's the ability to stay on course even when the road is rough, and to keep pushing forward one step at a time. So stop waiting for motivation to show up. Start building your discipline today. Take small, consistent actions toward your goals every single day. In the end, your success will be a direct reflection of your discipline, the ability to stay focused, stay consistent, and stay committed to the process, even when the results aren't immediately visible. Discipline is the key that unlocks your potential and turns your dreams into tangible results. You become what you think about. It sounds simple, but it's one of the most powerful truths you can apply to your life. The mind is like a garden. Whatever you plant in it, it will grow. If you focus on negative thoughts, doubts, and fears, that's what will flourish. If you focus on positive thoughts, opportunities, and growth, that's what will take root and grow in your life. Your thoughts are the foundation of everything you do. They shape your actions, your decisions, and your reality. Every action you take begins as a thought. Every result you get starts as a belief in your mind. If you want to change your life, you have to start by changing what you think about. What you focus on expands. If you constantly think about your problems, your challenges, or everything that's going wrong, that's what you'll attract more of. But if you focus on the possibilities, the solutions, and the opportunities, your life begins to shift in that direction. Your thoughts influence your behavior. When you think of yourself as capable, as someone who can achieve great things, you begin to act like it. Your confidence grows, your actions become more purposeful, and you start making decisions that align with your goals. On the other hand, if you think of yourself as unworthy, incapable, or stuck, your actions will reflect that mindset. You'll avoid challenges, take fewer risks, and make decisions that keep you exactly where you are. The most successful people in the world all share one common trait: they think differently. They think big, they think about what's possible, and they focus on how they can improve, how they can grow, and how they can solve problems. Their mindset is a critical part of their success. They don't let their current circumstances define them. Instead, they focus on what they want to achieve, and they work toward it every single day. You must train your mind to focus on what you want, not what you don't want. The human mind tends to focus on the negative, but you have the power to control where your attention goes. Start thinking about your goals, your dreams, and the life you want to create. Imagine it in vivid detail. See yourself achieving it, feel the emotions associated with it, and then take action toward it. It's not enough to just think about something once in a while and hope it happens. Consistency is key. The more you focus on your vision, the more your actions will align with it. The more you feed your mind with positive, productive thoughts, the more you will start seeing opportunities that align with your goals. Your mind works for you, but it needs to be directed and nurtured in the right way. So if you want to change your results, you must change your thoughts. Stop focusing on the obstacles and start focusing on the possibilities. Stop thinking about what you don't have and start thinking about what you can create. The thoughts you choose to entertain today are the ones that will shape your life tomorrow. Choose them wisely. You become what you think about, so think big, think positive, and think about the life you want to create. I'll be willing to change. Change is the only constant in life, and if you're not willing to change, you're not willing to grow. Growth requires change. You cannot stay the same and expect different results. If you want to improve, if you want to reach new heights, if you want to live a life that's more fulfilling and successful, you must embrace the idea that change is necessary. It's not something to fear, it's something to welcome. The person you are today may have gotten you to this point, but the person you need to become is the one who will take you to the next level. The key to your future success lies in your ability to evolve. And that doesn't happen by staying in your comfort zone, by sticking to the same habits, and by thinking the same way. It happens when you challenge yourself, when you step out of your comfort zone, and when you're willing to adapt and grow in new directions. People are creatures of habit, and we tend to stick with what's familiar because it feels safe. But safety is the enemy of progress. If you're not willing to change, you're choosing to stay stuck. You're choosing to live a life of repetition, a life where nothing new happens and nothing exciting unfolds. It's easy to make excuses and say that change is too hard, that it's too risky, or that you don't have the time. But those excuses are just roadblocks. Change is hard, yes, but it's also the only way to unlock your potential and create the future you want. To change, you have to be willing to let go of old habits, old beliefs, and old ways of doing things. You have to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. When you commit to change, you commit to learning, to growing, and to becoming better. You don't need to have all the answers today. You just need to be willing to start, to take that first step, and to adjust as you go. The world is full of opportunities, but they're only available to those who are open to change. If you want to seize those opportunities, you must be willing to change how you think, how you act, and how you approach life. It doesn't matter where you've been or what your past looks like. Your past does not define your future unless you allow it to. Every day is a new opportunity to reinvent yourself, to grow, and to take new actions that lead to the life you want. But that can only happen if you're willing to step away from the familiar and into the unknown. It's about being brave enough to say, I'm not where I want to be, but I'm willing to do whatever it takes to get there. And that starts with being willing to change. Change doesn't happen overnight. And it's not always easy, but it is always worth it. When you change, you grow. And when you grow, you move closer to your goals, your dreams, and the person you were always meant to be. So stop resisting change. Embrace it. Seek it. And use it to propel yourself forward. If you want a different life, you have to be a different person. And that begins with being willing to change. Commitment to excellence is the foundation of success. It's not just about doing a job or completing a task, it's about doing it at the highest possible level every time, without exception. Excellence is not an accident, it's a decision, a discipline, and a mindset that you choose to live by. The people who rise above the rest are the ones who don't settle for good enough. They understand that excellence is what sets them apart, and they make it a non-negotiable standard in everything they do. If you're going to be successful, you need to be committed to excellence in all aspects of your life. This doesn't mean perfection, but it means striving for the best possible result in everything you undertake. It means putting in the effort, the attention to detail, and the care to ensure that your work, your relationships, and your character are always improving and reflecting the highest standards. Excellence is about giving your best, whether someone is watching or not. It's about consistently doing what others won't, so you can achieve what others can't. A commitment to excellence starts with the mindset that good enough is never enough. It's about setting your own standards, not relying on what others deem acceptable. When you aim for excellence, you push past mediocrity. You understand that success is not just about getting by. It's about going above and beyond, taking pride in the work you do, and delivering results that exceed expectations. Too many people settle for average, thinking that it's okay because everyone else is doing the same. But that's a dangerous mindset. If you want to stand out, you have to do what others won't do. Excellence isn't about being lucky, it's about being consistent. It's about doing what's necessary even when it's hard or inconvenient. It means giving 100%, not just when it's easy, but when it's challenging. Commitment to excellence means putting in the extra effort when no one is watching, making the tough decisions that align with your values, and constantly looking for ways to improve. You become known for the quality of your work, the integrity with which you operate, and the impact you have on the people around you. Excellence is contagious. When you commit to excellence, it sets the tone for those you work with, and it raises the standards for everyone involved. Remember, success is a journey, and excellence is the vehicle that takes you there. You cannot achieve extraordinary results with average effort. Excellence demands that you be better than you were yesterday, that you continuously push your limits, and that you never settle for less than your best. It's about creating a legacy of high standards, both for yourself and for those who come after you. So if you want to rise above the rest, if you want to reach your full potential and create a life of success, you must be committed to excellence. Don't settle for mediocrity, don't accept excuses, and don't let anything or anyone diminish the quality of your work. Excellence is not a one-time effort, it's a lifelong commitment. And when you commit to excellence, you unlock the doors to a future full of achievement, fulfillment, and success. You are your choices. Every decision you make, big or small, shapes your life in ways you might not fully realize. Life is not simply a result of luck or circumstance, it's a direct reflection of the choices you make every single day. If you want to change your life, you need to start by changing the choices you make. The power to change your future is in your hands, and it starts with the decisions you choose to make in the present. Your choices define who you are. If you look at your life right now, it's the sum total of the decisions you've made up until this point. Where you are, what you have, and who you are today, all of it has come from the choices you've made. If you're not happy with where you are, it's time to take a hard look at the choices you've been making. No one else is responsible for your situation but you. The sooner you realize that, the sooner you can take control and start making better decisions. Every choice you make has a ripple effect. A small decision today can set off a chain of events that impacts the rest of your life. When you choose to work hard and stay focused on your goals, you set yourself up for success. When you choose to procrastinate, make excuses, or take shortcuts, you create a path that leads to mediocrity. The good news is that you have the power to change the direction of your life with every choice you make moving forward. Your choices determine your habits, and your habits determine your results. If you want better results, you must make better choices. It's that simple. Successful people don't make different decisions because they are special. They make better decisions, and they do it consistently. The key to success is making the right choice at the right time, even when it's hard, even when it's uncomfortable, and even when you don't feel like it. Success isn't about one big lucky break. It's about the little choices you make every day that move you closer to your goals. Too often, people blame their circumstances, their upbringing, or their environment for where they are in life. They point to what they don't have or what's missing. But the truth is, you can't control your past or your circumstances, but you can control your choices. You can control what you do today, what you focus on, and the direction you choose to move in. The moment you take full responsibility for your choices, you reclaim control over your life. No more excuses, no more blaming others. Your life is yours to shape. The good news is that it's never too late to start making better choices. You don't have to wait for a perfect moment or for everything to fall into place. The perfect moment is now. Start by making small changes today. Choose to take action. Choose to push past fear and doubt. Choose to stop making excuses. Every time you make a better choice, you build momentum, and that momentum carries you toward a better life. You are your choices. If you want a different life, you have to make different choices. It's not about waiting for things to change. It's about deciding to change the way you think, the way you act, and the way you approach life. Your future is shaped by the decisions you make today. So choose wisely, choose boldly, and choose with purpose. You have the power to create the life you want, one choice at a time. The time to act is now. Too many people spend their lives waiting for the perfect moment, for the right conditions, for the stars to align before they take action. But let me tell you something, the perfect time will never come. The only moment you can control, the only moment that truly matters, is the one right in front of you. If you keep waiting for tomorrow, you'll find that tomorrow never really comes. The only time you have to make a difference in your life is now. Procrastination is the enemy of progress. It's easy to talk about what you want to do, to dream about the future, and to make plans. But without action, all those plans remain nothing more than wishes. The gap between where you are and where you want to be is filled with action.